Alright, what's going on, guys? And today, finally, I'm uploading again, and I can believe it. I'm gonna try and upload a video every day. I'm just playing ranked, tournaments, or just like videos like this, where I'm just gonna like give you examples of what to and not to do in ranked or just in general in Brawl Stars. So today, I'm gonna be going over, I think, 3 of the most underrated and overrated brawlers in the game. I played ranked a lot this season. I've gotten purring before, like I said. These brawlers keep showing up or not showing up when I think they should or shouldn't. And I want to at least tell some people and have some people kind of hear my thoughts on these brawlers. So let's just get into it. Starting with the first underrated brawler on my list, I gotta go with Meeple. I think he's really strong. And I think a lot of people just don't give him credit because this meta is pretty bad for him. It's very aggressive meta with a lot of high HP, powerful tanks, and seeing, you know, some people, it's not confidence. He can't really kill. He does a lot of damage per attack, but I mean, he's not killing tanks a lot. But there is one, you know, good thing about that, where he's just gonna hit a lot of shots, and his super and hyper charge very fast, and they're really high impact hyper charges with that. His super and hyper are really strong, you know, shooting through walls, you know, moving through walls, all of that. It's really powerful, and I think, yeah, I think that's why Meeple's so good. Also, his unlocks are really strong. Both gadgets and both star powers are really good. The box, when there's not really an aggro that can kill you, ridiculous. Knockback is stupid. Like, basically, no assassin can ever dive you, because if you're on like 1k HP and you get hit, it's over. They're gonna get stunned for like 3 seconds. You can score goals with it. There's so much stuff you can do with Meeple. And even though he's really bad, or he feels like he's really bad, he's not actually. So yeah, that's my first one. Moving on to my first underrated brawler, I'm just gonna put Bo. I put Bo in the last video I did this for. Bo is not good. The buffies did actually give him a lot that's kind of worth using, at least on paper. The Bo totem is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, the Bo totem is really broken. Giving 2 or all the time, basically 2 brawlers, and sometimes even all 3 brawlers, a really good supercharger boost is insane. But that's really it. The hypercharge attack bonus is nice with the new Buffy, but that's it. I mean, still, I think he's a bottom 5 mid in the game. He's really bad in the meta because there's so many aggros and, you know, assassins that just roam the meta, where a lot of brawlers, especially, you know, you get that 1 in a million chance. Well, oh yeah, they'll step on a bow mine and get stunned. Most of the brawlers can just avoid it anyway. It's not like it's gonna do anything. So basically, he has no super in that sense. The wall break is very weak, and wall breaking is pretty bad in this meta. Colt's kind of your only option for that, because most of the other wall breakers are horrendous. Wall breaking itself isn't that bad with brawlers with Pierce in the meta, but especially when there's a Pierce you don't want a bow. So he just has no synergy with any team comp right now. He takes up a mid. He's horrible outside of mid. If you have a mid and you go bow, that's like win trading in my eyes. It's that bad to not playing in the mid. And like to go when you have a mid. And he's not really good at killing tanks or aggros, especially if they have good movement, either skill-wise or just intricate. They can dodge, kind of getting full crit by a bow. And just his attacks are stupidly hard to hit. So, there's just not a lot going for Bo, and again, I really don't think you should play him at all. Moving on to my second most underrated brawler, I gotta put Lou. I was thinking, like, and this essentially spreads to every hot zone anti-tank in the game. People just forget, like, you'll play hot zone, and then people will just go Otis or Chester one. When Lou and Finks are in the game. Like, they're really good anti-tanks, and they're just broken on hot zone. I never see people play Lou or Finks when they have basically no counters in those modes, and they're really strong. But this is mainly about Lou. Finks has his uses. His second gadget is actually really good versus Bull and Mortis, so if you want a way to deal with that. But, I mean, Lou's whole kit also screws them over, so that's why I mainly chose Lou. Freeze is broken. Hypothermia is broken. There's dumb mechanics. You know, you hit basically 3 full clips, and you get a stun. Your super is really good. It just, you can't heal in the Lou super. You have horrible movement in a Lou super. It like breaks Shade supers, I think, for some reason. I don't know why. And it also freezes. And then both gadgets are really good now, including Ice Block. I think Ice Block is you don't see anymore. It's really good. Ice Block is kind of crazy. And when there's times where you don't really want to freeze anyone. Like, you don't need to freeze anyone, or like maybe Locos, for example. Ice Block is a really good gadget. And like I said already, Hyperthermia is ridiculous. Dealing up to 50% less damage is game breaking. So, I mean, just having Lou do that automatically is insane. And his Hypercharge cycles pretty fast, and it's really strong. It's just a guaranteed freeze. If they don't know how to dodge it, or they can't dodge it in time, it's just a free kill button every time. And not really many brawlers can do that. Or have, like, free kill options. Especially in this meta where there's just so much aggression and, like, HP. So that's why I think Lou's pretty underrated right now. Moving on to the second most overrated brawler, I'm gonna put Rico. And Rico's not bad. I think Rico is some of the best brawler on the overrated list. I think he's just significantly overblown. There's a couple maps where I will see, you know, yeah, Rico is playable on. He's playable on Sneaky Fields, Center Stage, Hot Potato. But really, that's it. And I don't recommend playing Rico too much. His damage nerf, I think, screwed him over. And I think before he got his buff version is better than him right now. His damage is just really bad. His gadgets are pretty they're really strong. Like, the gadgets are really strong. No one's gonna tell me, you know. They're really stupid. Star powers are still pretty good, you know. Rubber Retreat gives you infinite movement opportunities. Extra bouncy is not that bad anymore. Or super bouncy is not that bad anymore. Now that you do less damage on the attack, so you can kind of undo that if you want to. And he's actually not that bad into nausea, because you can, like, kind of bounce off walls. But, I mean, still, there's a lot. He just doesn't have... If you're into a tank, you're not going to do that much damage. Like, you do 60 or 90 less per shot. Like, that's it. That's an impressive amount to not do. So, I mean, just for that reason, his damage nerf is ridiculous, even though it's so much burstier than before. I mean, I don't think he's S tier or even A tier anymore. Now, there's rumors he's getting a Buffy suit, which could be scary. But, I mean, until then, I don't really recommend playing Rico. He has his uses, but, like, a lot of brawlers are good on, like, 3 or 4 maps. So, what justifies Rico over, like, maxing one of those brawlers? Or playing Rico on a map that he's not even good on? You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's move on. And moving on to the final brawler on my underrated list, I gotta say Penny. Penny and Heist. All I need to say. Penny is good in actually a lot of modes, but she's a top 10 brawler in Heist in my opinion. If it's a sniper map, Penny is, I think, a top 5 pick in the game on sniper, or like sniper Heist maps especially. Because she just walls most snipers, and you can't really go aggro into Penny. And like Angelo, even Belle, which is like a good magic. Amber, all these kind of like sniper or long range brawlers, like, because in Heist, especially those sniper maps, they've gotten a lot. The range has gotten a lot weaker. There's a lot more close range brawlers like Melody, Kaze, Bull, even Otis. Like, you're seeing a lot of Otis now on those maps. He's ridiculous on those maps. Like, if you don't play Otis, I don't know what you're doing. But Penny is also like just significantly better now because you like those snipers like Angelo and all like basically any sniper, even Pierce. She just walls them. You have like 2 HP walls. Your attack is huge. She has like one of the best shot hitboxes in the game. Like on her main attack, it's just huge. The spread shot's insane, so you can't go spawners into her. She just restricts so much. So you really, she kind of forces you to base race or play aggros, but you can't really do that, can you? The answer is no, because the barrel can just smite pretty much any aggro in the game. Like Kaze, if a Kaze runs up to you, you're just gonna blow her head off. Like you can just blow her head smooth off. You do 7k damage, basically one-shots her. Same for Melody, and pretty much any aggro in the game, or any like fast brawler in Heist, just blow up. And it's not just Heist. She's good on a couple of them. She's really good in Gym Grab, and she's playable sometimes in Bounty and Knockout. Maybe on those close range maps. I'd see her. You could see her occasionally in Hideout. I wouldn't recommend her in Hideout. Dry Season, if you get control, she can be kind of stupid. And yeah. And moving on to the final overrated brawler, I gotta put Juju. Now, Juju, back when she released, she was pretty broken. And she was really broken. But the one brawler that I consistently saw on how to counter Juju was Frank. And Frank opens the map for you, you know. But the main thing is, Juju can't kill a Frank. Like, there's just no, even with the turret, with the spawnable, slows, no matter, nothing's killing a Frank as a Juju. And that still holds up today, but now there's so many more tanks and aggros that just can run Juju over, and she can't kill in time. Tanks have been power crept more and more, and Juju's kind of lost her spot as that generalist thrower. If you want a generalist thrower that's good into, like, aggros, you can go, like, Twins is still really strong, Willow's really strong, but also Ziggy exists. I was going to put Ziggy on this underrated list, on the underrated list, but I think everyone knows at this point that Ziggy's broken, and if you don't go a single anti-thrower, you can just go Ziggy and win. He's that good. On any map, you just go Ziggy and win. So, Juju kind of had that spot back then. Not as extremely as Ziggy, because, I mean, she doesn't have that much control as Ziggy. But, like, now, why would you ever play Juju when you play Ziggy? Like, I've seen a lot of Juju on parallel plays, a couple hot zone maps. You see her occasionally in Brawl Ball. She's not that bad in Willow, but, like, yeah, you just get ran over, so it doesn't matter. I just rather go Twins at that point. And Layer Cake. She's not that bad on Layer Cake. You can still go her, but, like, it's very risky. But pretty much, there's always a scenario where, like, oh yeah, I can just go Twins, or I can go Willow, or I can just go Ziggy and instantly win the game. Juju doesn't have those insta-win, like, moments anymore. She never really did. She was just consistently very annoying and very strong. And, I mean, she's not impressive anymore. You take away a brawler that's entire kit is being oppressive, just remove her oppressiveness, and she's not good. So, I definitely don't recommend playing Juju anymore. She's a K, like, you will get a match like, oh yeah, I can Juju, but just go something that, there's always something that can counter, like, more than Juju. As a thrower or even as not. So, with that, I think my tier list, or, why did I say tier list? Yo, I gotta let go. With that, I'm done with, you know, this list. Some other brawlers, I think I've mentioned them before. Underrated brawlers, you know, Finks, Jay. Jay's pretty nasty right now, I'm not gonna lie. People have him like D tier, like, what? Ziggy. There's not many overrated brawlers. I mean, there's not many I could see, you know, looking at tier. Like, I'd see, oh, who's that? I'd see Shelly's a little overrated, maybe. Like, that's it. There's not really many overrated brawlers, because it's either you're really good right now or you're really bad. And most brawlers are, you know, they're like Juju or Rico, where they're very situational, but people are aware that they're situational. Like, you're not going to go Daryl all the time in Heist or all the time in Knockout. He has his moments in the Heist and Knockout that make him strong. Or, you know, basically any brawler in the game that's like B tier or lower, they have their moments, and people know what those moments are and know what they're not. So, with that, yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. You'll be seeing a lot more videos from me for a bit. And with that, you know, deuces.